Hey YouTube, I'm back with another video, but not a lipstick video. I wanted to show y'all some, let me find them, here they are, eyeshadows that I purchased the last few months from Ulta Beauty. Now, Ulta Beauty and Sephora. This is going from last year up to this year. Make sure I have everything. With me, yeah, I have everything. So with me, I'm just going to show you everything that I have purchased from last year, late last year up to this year. Because I feel like it's some underrated palettes that I feel deserves a spotlight. And by spotlight, I hear some of y'all do talk about it, but y'all don't talk so much about the palettes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you I'm going to show you a palette from Sephora, and I'm going to show you about Sephora, and 1, 2, 3, 4 from Ulta. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first palette I want to show you from Sephora, I hope I can pronounce this, Sun Beached Flirt palette, and it's by Sephora, from the Sephora brand, and they have their own eyeshadows. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They have 10. So yeah, so let me show you the inside of the palette. So this is what the palette looked like. I've been using it a lot lately. So this is the colors. And the color that I use is a lot is this color right here. And it's called Selfie. Now another color I do is this color, and it's called Later Graham. This one is Whitewash. And this brownish one is called, it's got a hashtag sign, and it's called TBT. This one is Santos. Swan Song, Desert Rose, Secret Dior, and Walking on the Sand, and Walking on the Sand. Beautiful colors. This is a good palette. If you do not have this palette, you if they stay, I don't know if they still have this palette, but this is a good palette. I will pull it out when I'm doing a beautiful soft eye. But yeah, that's one of my go-to palettes. So now I'm finna go to now these are some BH Cosmetic palettes that I have picked up from last year all the way up to this year. These are like my go-tos at the moment, but I do have some more from them, and I'll show those at a later date. But without further ado, let's get started. We have BH Cosmetics 12 eyeshadow palette, B by Bubble Beauties. This is someone here on YouTube. So we have this. It has a mirror in it, so I'm gonna, let me do this like this. It's a little dirty, so please excuse it. But yeah, these are the colors. So those, I mean, Inspire is the one I use a lot out of here. Grateful right here I use a lot. And Able is a color that I use a lot. So that's a color I use a lot. Now my first ever Cardi Bible, the deluxe edition 21 color eyeshadow and highlighter. So that's this one. I paid about $22. It also have a mirror. It says inspired to be inspired, for y'all can see the colors. So yeah, the only color out of here I use a lot is this burgundy-ish looking color right here, and sometimes this color. So I do use the highlight sometimes, but not all the time. But yeah, I say this is a underrated palette right here. I've seen people diss it, but not, I feel like it's underrated. Now we have two new palettes that recently came out. So let me start with the first new palette. I never got the original Take Me to Brazil, so I never got that one. But the one I have is the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil, the 35 color palette. Alright, so let me show you. This is the palette. I love how they translated the culture of Brazil, as in the carnival in Brazil, how they depicted that on there. I love it. It looks like it's going to be fun. So that makes it look like it's going to be a fun palette. Alright, we also have a mirror, so let me turn it upside down. So they got different tones of pinks, yellows, greens, blues, and purples up in here. Let me just say that. They don't hardly have a brown. That's the downfall. It's not a colored brown, so you have to pull in another color. But they have a white, a black, and a creamy white. So, yeah, that is pretty good just for this to pick up where the original came out, jumped off it. But, yeah, I would recommend this. It is shiny on the cover. I keep my covers. And the last but not least, it's a recent one, but I still don't hardly see people talk about it here on YouTube. But it is the BH Cosmetic Weekend Festival palette. It is the 20 color eyeshadow palette. Now, I'm going to if I can get this thing to come out. Here we go. So, this is what it's looking like. I love the Ferris wheel. It makes me think of California. It also has a mirror, so I'm going to turn it upside down. And these are the colors. Now, when I see these colors, I think of Coachella. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry about the reflection. Coachella. I think of Coachella, and those are so pretty. I have used a few colors. I have used Hipster. I have used Escape. Hippie. Yeah, those are probably the only ones I have used. But these are some good colors. These are some colors that I would said if you was going to Coachella this year, this would have been a good palette to have brought at the time. But yeah, that is all with my makeup palettes that I feel that is underrated at the moment. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Hope y'all enjoyed this. I will be back with some more underrated palettes, because I have a few that I do feel they are underrated. and stuff, but it's just, this is just how I feel. I feel it's like they are underrated and things. So I want to hear from y'all. How do y'all feel that BH Cosmetics and ColourPop are now being sold at Sephora and Ulta Beauty? Brands that you thought you can get off the internet now being sold in Sephora and Ulta Beauty. How you feel about that? That is the question of the day. Until then, I'm Alicia Burton. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. Good night.